உங்கள ஹோஸ்ட்டா தான் ஆக்க முடியுது அங்கிள். அதனால நான் ஹோஸ்ட்டா மாத்திர்றேன். கோ ஹோஸ்ட்டா பண்ண முடியல. ஓகே.
இது பண்றப்ப அப்படி நம்ம
கண்டிப்பாக்கலாம்
இப்போ ஆர்த்தி ஸ்கிரீன் தெரியுதா?
ஒரு ஒயிட் ஸ்கிரீன் தெரியுதுங்க அங்கிள்.
தெரிஞ்சா போதும். ஓகே ஓகே.
ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிடலாம் சார், நம்ம பேசிட்டு
ஸ்டாப்பா இதா?
நம்ம ஆரம்பிச்சுக்கலாங்க அங்கிள். ஒரு 1 or 2 minutes.
எஸ், குட், சந்தோஷம்.
நான் உங்களை பத்தி ஒரு குயிக் இன்ட்ரடக்ஷன் மட்டும் கொடுத்துறேன்.
சரி, ஓகே, நைஸ்.
Okay, so Santosham everyone, thank you so much for joining. We have our General Secretary and our senior most wisdom teacher, Menyan Asiriyar Sundarraman uncle, here with us. It's such a great privilege to have him. Let us all give him a warm welcome, and we would love to hear more and more of him being here. I don't know for what reason uncle has never come to California to teach, like, so this is the first time, so we are very, very glad, uncle, on behalf of California team. Our heartfelt thanks for accepting to be part of this session and leading us in meditation. As I send the message, right, uncle has traveled with Guru Mohan for over 40 years and carries a lot of wisdom and knowledge. We are very, very pleased to listen from him and be guided. And over to Sundarramanji and uncle. Thank you so much, uncle.
Thank you.
ஸ்பாட்லைட் மட்டும் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்களா நிபின்? அங்க ஸ்பாட்லைட் மட்டும் Thank you.
Sarguruve Chanam. Vanakkam, Sandosham. Let the divine energy, the supreme energy, cosmic energy, from the cosmic center, all pervading the superior energy, descending from the cosmic center, crossing all the planets, crossing the center of the sun and the center of the moon, finally crossing the summit of our divine home, and finally connecting to the crown of the head. From head to toe, the entire body is filled with, covered with the energy, the supreme energy, giving wholesome health physically, mentally, intellectually, and spiritually. Santosham, Santosham, Santosham. From happy morning to happy good evening. I am saying from happy morning, I am saying to you good evening, happy evening. Santosham, Santosham. Very good. We are all blessed with the physical body. We have been given with a wonderful birth as human being. So first, let us give our extend hearty thanks to the divine Almighty, the God, for having given us the wonderful opportunity to have a birth as human being. So we have to thank the Almighty, the divine God. Then we have to extend our heartful thanks to our beloved mother, who brought us to this world, for this entire world, for this divine world. So let us extend a hearty thanks to our divine mother. And we are also have to thank our beloved Father, who is the equal partnership in bringing us to this world. Because of his life energy only, we have got this wonderful physical body. So you have to extend our heartful thanks to our beloved Father. Then we have to thank the Supreme Guru. We have to thank the Guru, who made us to realize ourselves, who showed us the godliness. So the mother shows the father shows Guru, And Guru not only shows the God, but he makes us to elevate ourselves to supreme reality. So we are all have to extend all thanks to all of them. That's why it is called mother salutation, father salutation, guru salutation. Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, then Atiti Devo Bhava. One more, we have to salute one more person, Atiti. Titi means daily. Atiti means not daily. So Atiti means the person who is not coming daily. So we are also worshipping, we are also saluting because through him, through Aditi, the God expresses himself. So Aditi Devo Bhava. These are all the fundamental discipline in our Sanatan Dharma. So we are going to thank all of these personalities. So let us worship them. Let us begin with worshipping them. Take Chin Mudra, holding on the knee joints. Gently turn by left the head. Breathe out, come forward towards the left knee. Inhale, coming up. Gently turn by right. Breathe out, forward, bend forward. Inhale up. Then straight. Yes. Hold your right hand on the left hand. Gently twist by left. Twist the whole body towards the left. Inhale straight. Then hold your left hand on the right hand. Exhale and twist by extreme right. Inhale straight. Then gently come forward. Gently come up. Hold Adi Mudra. Holding thumbs by 4 fingers, kept on the knees, sitting erect. Gently breathe in. Let the breath crossing all the life centers of the body. Finally reaching the crown of the head. Think our beloved mother. Bring our beloved mother in between the two eyebrows and gently come forward. Bend forward for mother salutation. You are receiving the blessings from your beloved mother. Then gently come up. Fix your beloved father. Bring your beloved father in between the two eyebrows. Gently bend forward for father salutation. As your father is standing in front of you, getting the blessings from your father, then gently come up. Then for Guru salutation, having got the blessings from Guru, gently come up. Clasping the fingers, sitting erect. Gently breathe. Let the breath crossing all the life centers of the body from the Mooladhara along to the central nadi, connecting to the crown of the head. Observe the inflow and out at the crown of the head, crossing the forehead, reaching to the crown of the head. Observe the energy, the cosmic flow at the crown of the head. Let us observe 1 minute observation at the crown of the head, receiving more and more energy at the crown of the head. 1 minute meditation at the crown of the head. The cosmic energy from the cosmic center, from the universal center, descending down, crossing all the planets, crossing the center of the sun and the center of the moon, finally reaching to the summit of a divine hope, and finally reaching to the crown of the head. Through the crown, let the energy pass through the crown, the forehead, neck, chest, navel, abdomen, unto Mooladhara, The whole body is encircled, covered, protected with the divine flow, giving wholesome health physically, mentally, intellectually, and spiritually. By absorbing the energy, take a long breath. Rubbing your both hands, put on your eyes, grasping the energy through the eyes. Once again, rubbing both hands, put the palms over the eyes, grasping the heat energy from the palm. Gently release your both palms, seeing the both palms, raising the both hands above, grasping the energy from the palms and pass it over the crown, pass to the forehead, pass the energy to the neck, to the chest, navel, abdomen, and to Mooladhara. Then pass the energy to the hip joints, thigh muscles, knee joints, calf muscles, then onto the feet. Then pass the energy to the back of the brain, to the front brain, to the eyes, ears, nose, cheeks, mouth, shoulders, elbows, wrist joints, and the fingers. Let the entire body is covered with the divine energy. With that utmost satisfaction, let us share the santosham to all. Santosham, santosham. Once again, santosham to all. Very nice. So very, very happy that I have come to California now. I am in California now with all your divine beings. Very good. Philosophy. Taking philosophy. There are many philosophies. Many philosophies. Why the philosophies came into being? Why philosophies? Why so much philosophers came into being? Because to lead the humankind in its righteousness way, to lead the entire humanity in a moral way, to teach the humanity the morality, to lead their life peace and happy. So the philosophy came into being to lead the entire mankind in its original state of being. So what is philosophy then? Animals don't need any philosophy. Philosophy is meant for only the humankind, only the human alone should be given the philosophy, because there is no need for any animal for the philosophy. They are living in philosophical way. They are having their breath in a particular way. They are living in a proper way. They are living in a. They are also nurturing their life in a disciplined manner. Only the humanity should be given the philosophy. So what is philosophy then? Philosophy has come from a Greek word, two words in Greek, which means the philosophy. That is, philos means the love. Sophia means the wisdom. So loving of the wisdom, love of the wisdom is the philosophy. Philos means the love. Sophia means the wisdom. So philosophy is meant for pursuit of the wisdom. Only philosophy is pursuit of the wisdom. Let's go for a. Yeah. Very good. Philosophy to whom? Only to the mankind. This philosophy is meant for only to the mankind. The main areas of philosophy, there are 4 core branches in philosophy. There are 4 core branches in philosophy. Why philosophy came into being? Only for the pursuit of wisdom, the truth, and the knowledge, comprising in all areas, including the arts, science, and religion. This philosophy has come out to pursue the real wisdom, to pursue the truth, to pursue the knowledge, not the sensory knowledge. In pursuit of the real knowledge, the supreme knowledge, the philosophy is meant for to pursue the real wisdom, the real truth, and the real knowledge for the benefit of the mankind, including arts, science, and religion. In these spurs, the philosophy came out. So philosophy to whom already we said this philosophy is only for the mankind alone. No animal needs philosophy. So what are the main areas of philosophy? there are 4 crore branches of philosophy. One is epistemology, that is the study of knowledge. That is, it studies what is knowledge, why is knowledge, what is to be, why we have to get the knowledge. So the study of knowledge is epistemology, first branch. Then second branch is metaphysics, that is the study of the reality. What is fundamental nature of the universe? What is the fundamental nature of the human being? So the study of the reality is metaphysics. These are the philosophical main areas of philosophy. Then the value theory, that is the study of ethics and the values. What is good, what is bad, what is needed, what is not needed. These are all studied in the value theory. That is the ethics and the values of the human being. The values, the theory. Then the logic, the very important, the logic, the study of correct reasoning. How do you prove that one is correct or not correct? So the logic senses in the philosophy. So it's the epistemology, the metaphysics, value theory, logic are the main branches of philosophy. Then philosophy, when arose in India, only philosophy arose in India as an inquiry into the mystery of life and the existence. The pursuit of knowledge, the pursuit of knowledge of the truth. Pursuit of knowledge for what? Pursuit of knowledge for the truth. Truth only. Pursuit of the knowledge for the truth only. The philosophy came into existence in India. That is the intellectual exploration of the truth. It is called the intellectual exploration. For what? For the truth. There are 6 primary schools of Indian philosophy. What are the 6 primary schools? One is Vaisheshika, Nyaya, Samkhya, Yoga, Purva Mimamsa, and Vedanta. Other is called as Uttara Mimamsa. These are all the branches, primary schools of Indian philosophy. What is Vaisheshika? Vaisheshika was found by the sage, the Maharishi Gonada. Nyaya philosophy was founded by Gautama. The Samkhya philosophy was founded by Maharishi Kapila. Then Yoga philosophy, we are all know that is it was Maharishi Patanjali. Then the Purva Mimamsa was founded by Maharishi Jaimini. And finally Vyasa, we all know Veda Vyasa finally founded the Vedanta or the Uttara Mimamsa. These are the founders of the 6 major fundamental the philosophy in India. Vaisheshika system is considered as the realistic and objective philosophy of the universe. This is, they believe that God is guiding principle. The living, all the human living will be rewarded according to the law of karma based on the action and the merit of the merit and the demerit. So Vaisheshika system is concerned with the realistic and the objective philosophy of the universe. Then the Nyaya focus on finding truth and knowledge through reasoning, the atheistic way. The Nyaya focus on finding the truth and the knowledge through atheistic manner. This is done through the cause and effect method. What is cause and effect method? The effect is, if there is any effect, there should be some cause. That is, for example, if there is smoke is, how can a smoke happen? Because there is fire, then only smoke is possible. So the cause and effect theory is dealing in the Nyaya philosophy, cause and effect. Because our body is the effect, our birth is the effect, human body is the effect. There should be some cause for this, the human birth. So cause and effect, there should be some cause. So the Nyaya deals with the cause and effect method. Then Samkhya, this is oldest philosophy, is the Samkhya philosophy. Sang means the truth. Kya means the realize. To realize the truth is Samkhya philosophy. Samkhya means to know or to understand the truth, the world, and the human condition. This is Sankhya deals with the understanding of the truth in real sense, understanding of the world in the real sense, understanding of the human in the real sense. That is Sankhya philosophy, the oldest philosophy. The yoga, we all know yoga literally means union of the 2 principal entities. Jivatma and the Paramatma. Jivatma is the limited consciousness. Paramatma is the unlimited consciousness. Jivatma is the micro. Paramatma is the macro. So unification of the two entities, macro and the micro, is the fundal, is the main aim of yoga. So yoga techniques control body, mind, and sense organs, thus considered as a means of achieving freedom or mukti. What is the fundamental aim of yoga? There are so many yoga. Yoga asana is not said to be in yoga. Yoga, the fundamental, the ultimate aim of any yoga system is to unification. Unification is the ultimate aim of any system of yoga. There are more than 44 kinds of yoga is there. But what the ultimate aim of any system of yoga is to unify. The unification of the limited consciousness with the unlimited consciousness is the yoga philosophy. Then the Purva Mimamsa. This philosophy encompasses the Nyaya and Vaisheshika. The two systems are here encompassed here as Purva Mimamsa. It says that the essence of the Veda is Dharma. By the execution of the Dharma, one earns merit which leads one to heaven or death. He deals with the Dharma. Dharma is the discipline, way of life. The execution of the Dharma, each and everybody is to employ their own Dharma as a human being, as a politician, as a leader of any sangh, or the politician, or anyone which has been given to him as dharma, as a discipline. They have to execute their dharma in their proper way. So by executing their dharma in the right way, they will have they will attain the heaven. If they are not performing the dharma then they may have to go to death only. So the Purva Mimamsa deals with the discipline, that human beings should empower. Then the Vedanta. Vedanta, or the Uttar Mimamsa school, concentrates on the philosophical teachings of the Upanishad. This is very important. Vedanta, Veda means the knowledge, Anta means the ending. So end of the knowledge is Vedanta. So the Vedanta is the philosophical teachings is mainly concerned with the Upanishad. That is the mystic and the spiritual contemplations within the Vedas, rather than the Brahmana. They are not dealing with any sacrifice or any ritual. They don't deal with any ritual or sacrifice. They are dealing only with the teaching of the Upanishads. That is the Vedanta philosophy. Then we come to our philosophy. What is our philosophy? I God. The I is God. We may interpret the I God may be interpreted in many ways. The I is God. I God means the I, the capital I is the God. There are 4 Mahavakyas. Mahavakya means the great sentence. We have 4 Vedas: Rig, Yajur, Sama, and Atharvana. We are having 4 Vedas. So the 4 Vedas, they have the great sense. That is called Mahavakya. One is, the first one, Rig Veda says, Prajnanam Brahmam. Prajnanam means the wisdom, the knowledge, consciousness. Consciousness is Brahmam. Consciousness is God. Prajnanam Brahmam. That is consciousness is God, is Brahmam. Then another one, Yajur, Aham Brahmasmi. Self is Brahmam. The self is God. God is the self. The another one is Tattvamasi. The third one is Tattvamasi. You are that. Tat means that. Asi means, Tvam means you. Asi means you are. You are that. The entire substratum of the universe is Brahman. That is the Tattvamasi. The Samaveda deals Tattvamasi. Then the other one is, Atharvana is I am Atma Brahman. That is the Mahavakya. I am Atma Brahman. The Guru says, Tattvamasi, you are that. Guru says, you are that. The disciple then follows that, follows the words of the Guru. Then he will say, Aham Brahmasmi. Guru says, Tattvamasi, you are that. Then the disciple will say, yes, I am that. Aham Brahmasmi. I am Atma Brahman. That is the 4 Mahavakya. So I is the God. I is the I is the capital I. The capital I is the supreme source, the universal energy, the Paramatma, that is which is all pervasive in the entire world. This is the entirety. This is Adi. This is also called as Adi. That is unlimited consciousness. That is the macrocosm. These are all meant for the capital I. It is not the individual I. That is the capital I is the supreme source, which is the cause, which is the main source for the entire evolution of the universe. This is cause energy. That is the I. That I is I God is dealing with that I, not the small I. Then the small I is the Jivatma. Capital is the supreme energy. The small I is the Atma, Jivatma. This is the limited consciousness. That is microcosm. Qualitatively the same, but quantitatively it is not. Quality is okay. Jivatma, because Jivatma came from the Paramatma. The micro came from the macro. Yes. Qualitatively the same, but quantitatively it is not the same. That is the effect, the essence of the Jivatma. The small I is the manifestation of the big I. The small I, the Jivatma, is the manifestation of the big I. That is the big supreme. That supreme. The I God deals with that only. The I, the supreme, manifested by itself. That is very important. I God deals with there is a main subject that I God deals with. The I, the supreme, the energy manifested by itself. All that is manifested, pervaded is God. The supreme energy is also called as God. Maybe God is God. Any name it may be, but it is an energy. It is a universal energy. That universal energy is supreme energy manifested by itself. That is the God principle. There being nothing except God. That is, there being nothing except the universal energy. There being nothing except the supreme. There being nothing except the unlimited consciousness. There being nothing except the consciousness. That is the pure consciousness. It cannot be assumed or asserted that there was one thing rather than God, and God created everything out of that thing. We have to understand there is one thing, and God took that thing and he created everything. That is not the case. That is, it cannot be assumed or asserted that there was one thing, and that is more than that God. And the God took that thing and he created everything. That is not the case. So everything is the expansion and manifestation of the supreme energy. So that is the everything that is expanded throughout the universe, that is manifested throughout the universe is God. So there is no as a particular thing as God. I God says there is no particular thing as God. All that is expanded and manifested throughout the universe is God. You are God, I am God, everyone is God. Arti is God, Parthiban is God. Those who are attending the course is everybody is God. So everything that is manifested, that is expanded throughout the universe is God. So there is no particular thing as God. There is no particular thing as God, and God took that particular thing and created everything. So for example, the spider, you may all know the spider. The spider creates its web from its own. The spider did not resort for any export or import. The spider did not resort for any import to build its web. The spider creates its web from its own and not from any other thing from outside. So this is the case of the manifestation of the universe. That is the manifestation of the universe. That is manifestation of the godliness. That is the entire manifestation happened of its own. Evolution of the universe. How the universe was evolved. Very, very important. I God deals with the evolution of the universe. You see how the universe came into being. That is, for example, we were sleeping in our room. In our room, we were sleeping. The entire room will be in darkness. We were sleeping. Without nothing, we have gone into deep sleep. We did not know anything at all. Completely forgetting ourselves, we are in great sleep. Suddenly we think, oh, there is today class for 8:30, so we have to get up early in the morning. So the thought comes to us. Then we immediately wake up. While waking up, we are giving some motion to our body. Then we come out of our room. We are sleeping. Suddenly one thought comes. Then we open our eyes. Then we move with the entire body. Then we immediately come out of the room. The same process, the evolution happened. The universal evolution has happened. In the darkness, in the all-pervasive darkness, the primordial energy, the supreme energy, that is the God. Let us assume, for our understanding, as an atom. Let us assume an atom, the God as an atom. So in the all-pervasive darkness, the primordial energy, the God, was an atom. That primordial energy, in its pulsation became the I. Yes, I am now. I was forgetting myself. Then a thought came. Then I am. So that is I am, not the ego. I am. Now I am. Now I am. The primordial energy in its pulsation became the I, the capital I am. Then it's expanded by its thought. Yeah, that we got our thought, then we expanded. In the same way, the thought, its expansion, by thought in its expansion, sound in its speed. Immediately we come out of the room, we have some speed. By making the speed, we have the sound. Through the speed, we get the sound. In the same way, thought in its expansion and sound in its speed, and last became the fire in its shape. Because of the intensity of the thought. The intensity of the thought inside the atom became the movement, and the movement brought the sound, and at the intensity of the speed, then it burst out. That is a Big Bang. It burst out into fire. That is the evolution of the universe. That is called a Big Bang. That is called Big Bang. It burst out. Previously, it was within the atom, because intensity of the thought, intensity of the sound, then it broke out into universe. The big fire as evolution. The universe was evaluated in this manner. So that parts of fire became so many atoms scattered rapidly, and on account of the inherent nature became the planets, stars, earth, and the entire universe. So this is the evolution of the universe. So many sparks, they scattered rapidly, and on account of the inherent nature became the planets, the stars, earth, and finally the entire universe. The evolution of the universe. So the primordial, how we, that universal, the universe came into being, the human, that is the evolution of the universe. We know about the evolution of the universe. Then how we came into being, how we were brought up into the universe. The same thing. The primordial energy with the darkness, the primordial energy with the darkness, the primordial sound, and the primordial light, all are condensed in the atom. Inside the atom, there is darkness, there is sound, there is light. Everything is condensed into the atom. Condensed in the atom. Then it breaks up into many atoms. It breaks up into atoms, and after spreading out all to the entire world, that in the pervasive darkness conceived. Who conceived? The man. The man conceived the energy from the darkness. The man, the father conceived. First, the father conceived the life energy through the crown of the head. So in the darkness, in our head, there is darkness. We are hearing from the darkness. We are speaking from the darkness. we are getting everything through the darkness. Within us, darkness. So the husband or the man conceives the energy in the darkness through the crown of the head, and that atom is pierced into the womb of the mother. Then we came into being. So in the primordial darkness, the primordial sound and the primordial light are got condensed into the atom, and it is pervaded the entire world. In the darkness, then we come to our point. Then in the darkness, we consume, that is, we pursue and we conceive the atom through the crown of the head, and that life energy is pierced into the womb of the mother. Then we have brought up into this world. That is our evolution into the our birth into this world. Sorry. So the I God principle says this only: how the universe came into being and how we came into this earth, came into this world. These are all the main points that I God deals with. If you take any atom, that atom is consists of what we say they had that is in Tamil we will say the tuniv, that is the assertion. I am. In the atom there is what we say fortitude. There is fortitude. In the atom there is fortitude. In that atom there is sound. In the atom there is a divine light. All are condensed in atom. Everything is atom. That is the that we came into the world. Yes, it is very difficult to understand the philosophy. I got philosophy. I tried to some extent to. I think you might have understood to some extent. I got principle. It's very, very difficult to define in English. In Tamil, it is very easy to define that, but it's a very for me it is very difficult to explain in English. So the first thing is I got principle is what is I? I is the supreme energy. I is the God. God is nothing but I. That is the supreme I is the energy is the God. And that supreme I is pervaded everywhere, within us and without us also. Everywhere, all pervaded energy is the God. There is no particular thing as God. And God has taken that particular thing and created everything else. That is all the ultimate, the entire manifestation and the expansion is God. This is fundamental principle that Jnanalal Paranjit Mahan has given us the God principle. He has given a wonderful philosophy, the I God philosophy. He is the first person who gave the Advaita philosophy. After Adi Sankara, Paranjit Mahan is the first guru has given the Advaita philosophy after Adi Sankara. So everything in this universe is God. There is no particular thing as God. Everything is God. Okay. So shall we realize that godliness within us? Shall we go to the practical session? Just we'll go to the practical session now. Gently sitting erect. Clasping our fingers. Closing eyes. Take a long breath. Observing the breath at the base of the spine. The breath is not an ordinary breath, that is vital breath. The vital breath is observed at the base of the spine. To have our physical body strong physical body. We have to observe the base of the spine. Observing the base of the spine. In at the base. Hold the breath at the base. Exhale from the base. And holding at the base. Inhalation. Inner retention. Exhalation. External retention. Focus at the base. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Silence. Inhale through the base. Hold at the base. Exhale from the base. Breathless at the base. Inhale, base. Hold at the base. Exhale from the base. Breathless at the base. Inhale, base. Holding at the base. Exhale at the base. Breathless at the base. Then focus at the chest, anahat, the unstruck sound at the anahat. Inhale at the chest, holding the breath at the chest. Exhale through the chest. Breathless at the chest. Inhale at the chest. Holding at the chest. Exhale from the chest. Breathless at the chest. Inhale through the chest. Holding at the chest. Exhale from the chest. Breathless at the chest. Inhale through the chest. Holding at the chest. Exhale through the chest. Holding at the chest. Then focus at the forehead. Inhale through forehead. Holding inside the forehead. Exhale through the forehead. Breathless at the forehead. Inhale through forehead. Holding inside the forehead. Exhale through forehead. Breathless at the forehead. Inhale through forehead. Holding inside the forehead. Exhale through forehead. Breathless inside the forehead. Then to the top, the crown of the head. Inhale through crown of the head. Holding inside the crown of the head. Exhale through crown of the head. breathless inside the crown. Inhale through crown, holding inside the crown. Exhale through crown, breathless inside the crown. Inhale through crown, holding inside the crown. Exhale through crown, breathless inside the crown. Inhale through crown, holding inside the crown. Exhale through crown, breathless inside the crown. Now rolling the tongue inside, touching the upper palate. Gently watching at the crown of the head. The subtle breath crossing the upper palate, straight away connecting to the crown, piercing through the tiny hole at the crown. The vital breath piercing the center of the skull, piercing the tiny hole, the Brahmarandha, the entrance of the human body. Brahmarandha, the entrance of the body, at the crown. Let the breath, the vital breath, absorbed inside the crown, not keeping away from the crown, completely connected, constantly connected at the crown of the head. Now the breath is subtlest breath, as if you are not at all breathing. The breath is controlled, completely controlled, as if we are in breathless state, completely dissolved, completely immersed, completely drowned at the divine kingdom, completely connected, completely coincided with the supreme energy, the seat of the soul. The abode of the divine kingdom is the crown of the head. The seat of Guru is the crown of the head. The place of the soul, the place of the inner soul. The soul is realized. The pure consciousness is felt at the crown of the head. That is the pure consciousness. That is the divine consciousness. That is the supreme consciousness. That is the great consciousness. That is the God consciousness. That is the self-consciousness. Observing the supreme energy at the crown of the head. The place of eternal peace. We may say, always we may say, let the soul be at rest. Let the soul be at eternal rest. Every time we are telling that, may the soul rest in peace. That is the peace. The eternal peace is the crown of the head. The ultimate aim of any human being is to retain, to regain the real state of being. This is our real state of being. The real state of being of every individual is to attain this, the supreme center, where from we came into this world. From where we came into this world, through that place only we have to get out of the body. So this is the place for salvation, liberation, mukti, the last gate, the rear gate for mukti, the salvation, for the liberation of the soul, is the crown of the head. So we are realizing the soul in its original place. This is the original place of the soul, the original place of the Atman, the original place of the self. Self-realization. Self is realizing the soul. Self is the gross body. Soul is the inner. The inner faculty is the soul. The outer faculty is the self. Self-realization means the self is realizing the soul. Self differs. Himself, herself, itself, ourself, themselves. Selves are many, but soul is one. In all self, the soul is the only one thing. So that is called self-realization. Means the self is realizing the soul. The soul is inbuilt. The self realizes the soul. So we call as self-realization. Soul realization, soul is already realized one. The self is going to realize that. So we call it as self-realization. So the seat of the soul, the seat of the self is at the crown of the head. The ultimate aim is to regain. We were there. We have come down for some purpose. After finishing our all the purposes, then we have to regain our original state of being. That is the main aim of every individual. So focus at the crown of the head. Completely focused. Connected with the cosmic center. By and by constant observation of the crown of the head, leads to connect with the cosmic center, beyond the body, going beyond, and ultimately reach the center of the universe. The center of the universe is connected to the center of the human body. The human body is the micro. The center of in the micro body, center is the center of the skull. Universal center is the center of the skull. And the universal center is the center of the universe. That center and our body center is now closely connected. By observing the crown of the head, constantly observing, fully focused, then it tends to link us with the divine center, the cosmic center, the universal center. Always bring this connection. Whenever we sit for meditation, we are instructed to have that connection, invisible connection. That connection is not visible. That is invisible connection. The crown of the head on the center of the universe is invisibly connected. Through that invisible connection, we are getting the energy from the cosmic center, always descending. The cosmic center is always flowing down its enormous energy. Those who are able to collect the energy, they are collecting the energy through the crown of the head. The collection center is the crown of the head. Collecting the energy center, the collection center is the crown of the head. The universe is abundantly flowing down its energy, the cosmic flow, the divine flow is ever flowing down. We, the individual, is to perceive, is to grasp the universal energy through the crown of the head. Always be connected, constantly connected, concretely connected. In every meditation, if this connection happens perfectly, then we will be the divine being. Everything in our body is regulated, properly regulated. The connection is very, very important. Ordinary man is not connected with the divine center. Only those who are initiated into this Kundalini meditation, they are able to connect with the universal center. If you are able to get that connection, then ultimately we will reach that center. Because we have identified the center in our lifetime. During our lifetime, we have identified that center where we have to go after the death. We have known the path, we have known the way to be united with the ultimate energy. So every day, every time, we are asked to cultivate this connection, whenever we sit for meditation. Always be connected. Guru is there. Guru is not outside. Guru is within. From the crown of the head, the seat of Guru is crown of the head. The seat of the soul is crown of the head. The seat of the self is crown of the head. The seat of a real being is the crown. So Guru leads us from the crown to the cosmic center. He paves the way towards the cosmic center. That Guru energy is absorbed at the crown of the head. The moment we consciously connected with the crown of the head, the very moment we will be connected to the cosmic center. Focus is there. If we focus correctly the lens, on the other side, the happening happens. Some creation happens. The same way, if our focus is perfect at the crown of the head, then we are immediately connected with the crown, with the cosmic center. That is elevation. The real elevation. The divine elevation. The cosmic elevation. The perfect elevation. Now, then we will be an elevated soul, evolved soul, enlightened soul. The divine light that we experience at the crown of the head, once we experience the light, the divine light, we are the enlightened personalities. The main purpose of our birth is to be enlightened, to end the cycle of the birth and death, to end the cycle of the birth and death. We should be attained at the crown of the head. So let us be practiced. Let us be consciously practice this unification every day, every moment. If we cultivate this connection, the cosmic connection, we are the enlightened personalities. We are the Jivan Muktan. We are liberated even when we are living. That is Jivan Muktan. In our lifetime, we have got that liberation. That is Jivan Mukti. So today is a very best day for you. You have gathered today the Guruvar. For you, today is Guruvar, the Thursday. Let the Guru guide you, govern you, guard you, wherever you go, and to whomsoever part with, that the divine person, the divine entity, the divine energy guide you, guard you, govern you. To fulfill the real meaning of your birth. Let you be fulfilled. Be sound physic, sound mind, sound intellect, and sound life energy. Let the divine source within you lead you everywhere for the contentment, for the fullest contentment. Take a long breath. Let the breath always connected to the crown of the head. Each every breath to connect to the crown of the head. Let us bless the entire world. Let wisdom flourish. Let the peace live long. Let us protect the universal well-being. Let us protect the universal peace. Let us protect the Mother Earth. Long live Mother Earth and long live universe. By blessing the entire world, gently come down for Guru salutation. Gently come up, rubbing your both hands. Put on your eyes. Once again, rubbing both arms. Put on your eyes. Releasing both palms. Seeing the both palms. Raising both hands above. Grasping the energy through the palms. Pass the energy to the crown, to the forehead, the throat, chest, navel, abdomen, and to Mooladhara. Pass the energy to the hip joints, thigh muscles, knee joints, ankles, and the feet. Pass the energy to the back brain, to the front brain, the eyes, ears, nose, cheeks, mouth, shoulders, elbows, wrist joints, and the fingers. Let the entire body is covered with the divine energy, encircled with the divine protection of this energy, giving wholesome wealth to all. Thank you. Sandosham, 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 sandosham. Somehow you have been experienced today. Aarti?
Sandosham, uncle. It was
To
wonderful.
some extent, I covered to some extent, I think so.
Yeah, sure, uncle.
Was it beneficial for all?
Yeah, please, you can unmute and give a small talk. Each of you can just share your experience, please.
Yes.
Sandosham.
Yes.
Sandosham.
Sandosham.
I'm
Nandi.
calling
Okay.
from Priya Nandi. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Sandosham. Okay.
Sandosham. I will first tell in Tamil and then I'll tell in English. அற்புதமா ரொம்ப அற்புதமா இருந்தது இன்னைக்கு. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்தது. கிரவுன் நல்லா ஃபீல் பண்ண முடிஞ்சது. மேலோட்ட எல்லா எனர்ஜி உடம்புல வந்து எல்லா இடத்துக்கும் பரவிச்சு. கனெக்ஷன் வந்து நாங்க ட்ரை பண்ணிட்டே இருக்க போறோம். கனெக்ஷன் பண்றதுக்கு ட்ரை பண்ண போறோம். So I'll repeat in English. I had an excellent experience. I was able to feel the entire energy from the universe flow through everywhere. It was very peaceful, very blessed, and felt it in every part of my body and just feeling the energy flow. It was so awesome to experience that. Thank you so much. I did not understand the human I God concept, that last slide. Until that I understood. Hopefully, we'll try to reflect on it more.
Okay. In next sessions, we'll explain that in briefly.
Okay. Thank you. Sandosham.
Yeah, Sandosham.
Yeah. Anyone else who wants to go?
Connection, then collection. Connection, then collection.
Yeah.
Meenakshi Ramesh.
Santosham. So I really enjoyed the first part of the presentation as well as the meditation both. The first part about Vedanta and I God and all that, it was a nice refresher for me because when Guru Mahan was here, he also spoke a little bit about it, not a little bit, just in detail. So it was like a nice quick summary review for me. So thank you for that. And the meditation is also very peaceful. Sandosham, thank you so much.
Sandosham.
Yeah, said, it's a process. We'll continue to work on making the connection with cosmic energy. And it feels very good to know that we have this tool and we just need to make a conscious effort on a regular basis. Sandosham.
Nice. Sandosham.
Sandosham.
Kirti Balki. Okay, Sandosham.
Sandosham. So we will learn a few new things today, especially the philosophies, all the Vedas. It's new for us. It was a great learnings. I felt that you are going a little bit fast.
Because time conscious, because the time conscious.
Yeah. Sometimes I see the slide, but I think that you explain so fast and moving it so fast. But it's still fine. I can go through that. The meditation is a great experience. We still in the learning path to feel the
crowd.
But we feel especially Mooladhara and this chakra, Crown chakra, we still learning to feel that.
Okay.
In another 30 days, I hope we get that.
Sure. Sandosham, how was you for your partner?
Yeah, it was a wonderful experience for me to say what you said. Like, we are in a learning path right now for crown chakra. Other two chakras is working well. And also got a lot of new information, which is so great to know. And I can pass it to my kids also, which is great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Sandosh. Adhikata.
Adi Lakshmi.
ஆடா இங்க ஆதி காத்தான்னு போட்டிருக்கு.
அவங்க பேரு ஆதி லட்சுமி.
Oh, I see. Adi Lakshmi. Oh, very good.
Yeah, Santosham. Actually, for me, I'm very new to all the concepts. Like, I don't really understand completely. But
sure.
I attended the retreat with Guru Mahan last time, and today I was able to kind of feel that relaxation, especially when you were telling that focus on your crown chakra. It felt really light and nice. and I was able to recall what I was going through when Guru Mahan was teaching. Like, I was able to see a pattern of purple and yellow, something flowing. I don't know, every time I do this, I get that thing. Maybe it's the way I experience it, but it feels very light and very calm and relaxing. So yeah, it was good to know that I am able to follow you. I'll practice better. Thank you.
Wonderful, man. Thank you, Santosh.
Santosham.
Santosham.
Santosham. I was really having a wonderful session. I feel the energy on Sahasrara even now. Thank you so much. It's a divine connection. I really connected very well. And it was such a beautiful and blissful experience.
Thank you. Santosham. Yes. Arti.
Santosham. If anyone else wants to share, you're welcome to drop a note in the WhatsApp groups. And Uncle, thank you so much again for guiding us through the session. It was just wonderful. As everyone said, right, I got philosophy is like really complex, but I will tell only one thing. I got like now,
Yes.
Uncle just covered chapter 1 of I got book.
Okay.
So as you guys, we gave the book to everyone, Uncle, during when Guru Mahan.
Okay.
All of them have I got book. So now take your book, whatever you have, either in English or Tamil, just read through the chapter. It will mean more.
Right.
Able to reflect.
Okay, we'll simplify it. In due course, we'll simplify that.
Yeah, because it's so complex, but Uncle did a great job, Uncle. Thank you so much for teaching us in a very modular and bite-wise way, right? That is more important. And giving philosophy and the Vedantas and the 6 books, all that, it was really nice to hear. And a long wish fulfilled, Uncle. Thank you so much.
Santosham.
Santosham.
Thank you, Santosham. See you once again. Santosham.
And just one more thing. Most likely
Yes.
next week, Guru Mahan will join. So please make your time as per schedule. So hopefully, if stars align, we will have Guru Mahan in the next session. Kindly make sure you block your time. Let's make it a habit to meet every Thursday evening, 8:30 in the Guru Mahan.
Sure.
Santosham, everyone.
Definitely. Santosham.
Santosham.
Thank you, Santosham.
Santosham, everyone.
Santosham, thank you.